Trustee Michael Ferris, members of the Ferris family, Dame Zaha Hadid, AUB colleagues, and dear friends. It is with enormous pleasure that I welcome you to the American University of Beirut on this very special day. This evening we have much to celebrate. First, tonight we are inaugurating the new permanent home of the Hassam Ferris Institute for Public Policy and International Affairs, a home that exemplifies its ambitions as the leading academic think tank in the Arab region. Second, we are welcoming an exciting and daring new landmark to AUB's historic campus. The first building completed in the Middle East by one of the most celebrated and iconic architects of our time, Dame Zaha Hadid. And finally, we want to express our sincere gratitude and appreciation to the Institute's patron, one of AUB's greatest friends and supporters, His Excellency Mr. Hassam Ferris. In the late 19th century, AUB's founder determined to build a school based on the American model of higher education. The aspiration was to establish a beacon of learning and a bastion for rational deliberation, scientific inquiry, and the free expression of ideas. With AUB now well into the 21st century, this core mission still defines our university as we approach our 150th anniversary. More than ever, AUB serves as a center for discourse, debate, research, and collaboration in areas of special relevance to the Arab world and to the international community. Just as importantly, in these times of civil revolt and societal reinvention, AUB serves as a model for constructive civic engagement, which is the very essence of a liberal arts education. The Hassam Ferris Institute for Public Policy and International Affairs also embraces these objectives at its core. Since its founding in 2006, the IFI has quickly established itself as a pioneer of original and regionally vital research. Under the dynamic leadership of its director, Rami Khouri, the IFI has brought new dimensions to the core mission of AUB in terms of knowledge creation and knowledge dissemination. It represents the very best of AUB's mission by providing a vibrant, civil, and open space in which people from across the world can actively engage with a variety of viewpoints. The complex issues of this region, which we now all face, and many of which are also global concerns, require a multidisciplinary approach grounded in multiple perspectives. The IFI harnesses the policy-related research of AUB's internationally respected faculty and fosters connections with scholars, policymakers, and civil society actors throughout the Middle East and beyond. The collaborative framework of the IFI's mission lends itself especially well to addressing emerging issues, such as the crisis of refugees from the Syrian conflict. Other areas of focus include climate change, food security, youth in the Arab world, social justice and development, urbanism, and advocacy and the formation of public policy. Already highly respected throughout the region and internationally, the IFI is growing quickly in size as well as stature. Building on this foundation, the IFI has many grand plans for the future, including a master's degree in public policy and international studies. There will also be a Ferris Fellows program for outstanding researchers to spend time at AUB, postdoctoral visiting scholars, an annual regional public policy conference, policy roundtables that bring together scholars and policymakers, as well as a scholarly journal. And now AUB has a magnificent and dramatic new landmark on the upper campus. Not only will this visually captivating building accommodate the IFI's growing programs and activities, but it also symbolizes a vibrant and even more ambitious future. Just as the historic buildings nearby embody the university's origins in the late 19th century, this striking new home for the Hassan Faris Institute represents AUB's ambitions in the 21st century. This building asserts confidently that we are not a university that stays rooted in time and place. Rather, we challenge conventional thinking and actively promote change and new ideas. I'd like to congratulate the original architectural design competition jurors under the chairmanship of former AUB President John Waterbury in selecting the exhilarating design submitted by Dame Zaha Hadid and her associates. According to one of the jurors, one of the reasons the design was chosen was because of how it dialogues with the surroundings, how it relates to movement along the campus, its expression, and especially the quality of space with which its architect incorporates all aspects of the institution. Let me admit that the insertion of a neo-futuristic structure into a university quadrangle that many view as uniquely historic has caused much discussion, debate, and controversy. But that is what a great university is for. And no one can deny that the new institute brings an excitement to this green oval, somewhat like an unexpected rush of adrenaline. However scintillating the space and however ambitious the institute's plans, none of this would have been possible without the forward-looking vision and unbounded generosity of the institute's namesake, His Excellency Mr. Hassan Michael Faris. It is especially appropriate that this institute bears his name because Hassan Faris is a true global citizen, a visionary, and a man who has long been at the forefront of his region. Hassan Faris is truly a devoted son of this great country, who believes passionately in a Lebanon that is free, open, democratic, and pluralistic. As a former Deputy Prime Minister, statesman, and philanthropist, he has expended great effort to assure the peace, stability, and the advancement of his homeland. In particular, Hassan Faris is a great believer in the power of education to bring about greater understanding between East and West, and to help the people of Lebanon and the region rise above and triumph over the civil strife that has riddled this proud and historic part of the world. For more than 40 years, AUB has benefited from the generous support of Hassan Faris and his family. We are proud to have the Hassan Faris Institute at the forefront of our academic programs. And today, we are also very proud to inaugurate this permanent home on the green oval that will forever bear his name alongside the great historic names of AUB. We also regret that Hassan Faris could not be here today with us in person, but we're honored by the presence of his son and our trustee, Michael Faris, his wife Lara, and members of their family. And finally, I would like to express my thanks and appreciation to Rami Khouri, Karim Mektasi, and Nasser Yassin, as well as their colleagues at the IFI, including Michael Heyer and Rabia Mahmasani, specifically for their great work on the inauguration of this building. And very special appreciation to Robert Foster, Bassem Barhoumi, and Hanan Eid, and our dedicated staff in the facilities, planning and design unit, and everyone else that has been involved in delivering this wonderful project. I thank you all and congratulations to you all.